Hey everyone, welcome back to another Teardown. Today we're cracking open the brand new JBL Go 5. JBL claim it's louder, sounds better, and lasts longer than the previous JBL Go 4. It also comes packed with features including Bluetooth 6.0, IP68 waterproof and dustproof rating, playtime boost, ear touch, and up to 10 hours of battery life. But the real question is, how did JBL actually improve the sound in basically the same size shell? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's tear it apart. First, we'll need to pry off the front and back cover. They're held on by a series of tight locking tabs, and you can tell that JBL designed the speaker to be rugged and durable. Getting this cover off takes some effort, but that's usually a good sign for water resistant and build quality. Next, we'll remove the charging port cover. The outside is made from a rubber material to help seal out water and dust, while the inner frame is hard plastic for added strength and durability. Next, we can remove this single screw to take off the carrying loop. The loop is made from thick, rubberized material with a reinforced fabric layer that helps prevent stretching and tearing over time. That's important because this loop is designed to handle constant pulling, hanging, and carrying. The other side of the speaker isn't removable because it actually doubles as a button assembly. Instead of using separate plastic buttons, JBL glued this rubberized section directly onto the enclosure. This helped maintain the speaker IP68 water and dust resistant while also simplifying the internal design. Next, we'll remove the back cover by taking out these 4 screws. After that, we can carefully pry from the top and the bottom edges to loosen the rear enclosure and gently separate it from the speaker body. Once the back cover is off, we can disconnect the battery connector to fully remove the rear section and access the internals. Now we can remove the speaker driver by taking out these 2 screws. This is the main 45mm full range driver responsible for producing all the sounds from the JBL Go 5. JBL rated this driver at around 4.8 watts RMS output, which is slightly more than the 4.2 watts from the JBL Go 4. Now, to remove the battery from the rear enclosure, it can be carefully pried off as it's held on by adhesive. This is a 1000 mAh battery pack that fully charges in about 3 hours over USB-C. JBL rates it for up to 8 hours of normal playback or up to 10 hours when using playtime boost, which adjusts the sound profile to improve battery efficiency. And here we have the back enclosure. It's a nicely molded piece with integrated silicone sealing around the edges, which maintain the JBL Go 5 durability and water resistant. The button control are actually built directly into the enclosure rather than being separate components, which reduces failure points and keep the design more sealed. You can also see these small raised bump here, which let the speaker sit on its back without scratching or damaging the speaker. Now we'll remove the motherboard by taking out these 5 screws. Once that's out, we can remove it. And here with the main board of the JBL Go 5. This board handles Bluetooth 6.0, connectivity, auto decoding, and power management all in one compact layout to save space and improve efficiency. You'll also find the amplifier circuitry here that drive the 45mm full range driver, along with the charging and battery management system that regulate the 1000 mAh battery pack and helps deliver up to 10 hours of playback. This board also enables JBL AirTouch, allowing two Go 5 speakers to wirelessly connect for a wider stereo sound experience. In here you can see the dual integrated LED light strip, which provide the status indicator for power, pairing, low battery, and Auracast. Last but not least, we're left with the main speaker body. Here you can clearly see the built-in passive radiator, which is used to extend the low-end response without needing a larger driver or more power. And if you look closely at the enclosure, there's a lot going on here. Internal ribs, molded support, and structural reinforcement throughout the body. These aren't random, they help control vibration, improve durability, and reduce unwanted resonance so the speaker doesn't distort at higher volume. Even in a tiny device like this, you can see how much engineering goes into making it sound and survive the way it does. Alright, that's it, the complete teardown of the JBL Go 5. Overall, I think it's a really compact but well thought out design. You got a sealed, rugged enclosure, integrated button, a bigger battery setup, and a surprisingly single board design. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the JBL Go 5 internal design and components compared to the JBL Go 4? Drop your thoughts in the comment below. I would really like to hear what everyone thinks. And with that, I'll see you on the next teardown.